everyone, it's Lexi. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of May. So I'm being a little ambitious this month. So it's like I have a month off technically before I start my clinicals in June. So I'm savoring all this time. So I do have a summer course that starts, but it's not too intensive, so I should be having an ample amount of time to be reading, so I'm taking advantage of that. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first book is going to be the Tales and Teacups book club pick of the month for the month of May, and if you're interested in joining or participating in the book group, I'll have it linked down below for all that information, and also do an announcement video as well, so all the details will be in there as well. So it will be, I'm so excited for this, A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, which is the third book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I got this in the mail yesterday, and look how beautiful that cover is. For those of you who don't know, it's basically a spin-off series to Sarah J. Maas's like Fae world in a sense. So it follows a girl named Farah who is a human, and she ends up getting captured. She ends up killing a fae in the woods, and part of the treaty that was declared like many years ago stated that if you kill a fae you have to go live with them. So she ends up being forced to live in the Fae world with a Fae High Lord named Tamlin, and there's all this other stuff politically going on as well. So that's as much as I'll give for like a spoiler of this, because I feel like the first book I really did not like at all, but the second book was amazing. So if you were hesitant about reading the first one like I was, then I recommend you check out continuing on with the series, because it was really good. So because this is the third book in the series, I can't really give up a synopsis of what's going on, but basically this is a continuation of it. It is just under 700 pages, and I got this yesterday. I was so excited it came in the mail, and I was so excited last night that I literally read the first page and then I fell asleep. So yeah, I'm hopefully will be reading more today, but yeah, this cover is just so beautiful. I'm so excited. So this next book is one that also came out yesterday, and I was really excited for it to come out, and it was The Pearl Thief by Elizabeth Wine. And this is like the prequel to the Codename Verity book. In a sense, it follows Julie before she ended up becoming like enlisting in the like British Army and all that. So yeah, so it just follows her. So basically it says, when 15-year-old Julie wakes up in the hospital, she knows the lazy summer break she imagined won't be exactly what she anticipated. And once she returns to her grandfather's estate, a bit banged up but alive, she begins to realize that her injuries might not have been an accident. One of her family's employees is missing, and he disappeared at the very same day she landed in the hospital. And I really like this. Elizabeth, like the Codename Verity duology is like probably one of my all-time favorites. Like Codename Verity was like moved me so well, and Julie I feel like was such a complex character, so I'm really excited to pick this one up as well. Oh, I'm just super excited. So many books came out, like 2 books. When I say so many, I meant 2, but like all in the same day, so it was just like, it was like Christmas in May, so it was just awesome. So next, this is a book that is for Emma Watson's book club on Goodreads for Our Shared Self, and it is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I'm really interested in reading this because there is the Hulu series that came out recently as well that's been getting a lot of hype and critical praise, but basically it takes place in America in the future. It's a dystopian society where a kind of patriarchal government comes in that's very misogynistic, and women kind of lose the rights to their bodies and all this. And I feel like, especially now with everything going on, the topic is especially relevant, so I think this will be really interesting to read. So I definitely will be getting to this one this month. I have it on hold at the library. I need to go and pick it up. But yeah, I'm really excited for it to come out. I feel like it's just going to be, like, I'm excited to pick it up because I feel like it's going to be a good read as well, because it is considered like one of those classics, and even though it was written like over 30 years ago, it's still pretty relevant in like with our society, which I think is sad. So yeah. So part of my goal this summer is to conquer my TBR. So like I'm like limiting the amount of books I can buy. If it's part of a series, I'll go pick it up, but if it's like just a standalone book, I'm holding off buying it until I've read like big majority of my TBR, and I don't have very many books there, but I want to kind of like use it up in a sense. So this is one that I picked up in February that's been on my TBR for a while, but I want to get to it this month, and it is The Girl in the Ice by Robert Brysenda. I don't know how to say his name. It is a Detective Erica Foster novel, and I heard this one has really good reviews. I saw on Amazon, and I read Still Life by Louise Penny last month, and I really enjoyed it. So this one also was like, if you like this, you'll like that. So yeah, basically it's about a young boy discovers the body of a woman beneath a thick sheet of ice in a South London park. Detective Erica Foster is called in to lead the murder investigation. So it says, a victim, a beautiful young socialite, appears to have a perfect life, yet when Erica begins to dig deeper, she starts to connect the dots between the murder and the killing of 3 prostitutes, all found strangles, hang-bound, and dumped in water around London. What dark secrets is the girl in the ice hiding? So I think this one will be interesting. I've been wanting to get back into the crime novels because I don't know, I feel like that's like what I enjoy reading. Probably that's probably what kind of sparked my reading when I was a teenager, I guess. That kind of got me back into it. So yeah, this one will hopefully be a good kickstart into a new series that I can divulge in once I finish my TBR. So that is motivation to get my TBR done so I can start getting more books in the series. So yeah. And lastly, this is another book that I've had on my TBR for a while now, and it is Black Dove, White Raven by Elizabeth Wine as well. And I believe this kind of, so from what I got from the back of the book is that it follows 2 people whose lives change in a fiery, terrifying incident when a bird strike brought down the plane their stunt pilot mothers were flying. So Theo's mothers died instantly, but Amelia's survived, determined to raise Theo according to his late mother's wishes. However, Theo's mother was African American, so that causes, takes place in the 1930s, so a white woman raising a black adopted son alongside a white daughter is too often seen as a threat. So yeah, I think this one will be really interesting to read. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this because I do love Elizabeth Wine, and like I said, I really love her books, so I think this one will be interesting as well, and just how it takes place in kind of like these times in America, I think will be really interesting as well. And yeah, she always does a good job with like handling these hard topics, but does so in a good manner. So yeah, I feel like this one will be a good read as well. So yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you felt about this book, and if you are interested in participating in the book club, please let me know in the comments down below. If you're excited for A Court of Wings of Ruin, give this video a thumbs up for that as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.